Stakeholders associated with Nigeria Implementation Science Alliance have come together to underscore the crucial importance of effective collaboration in addressing prevailing issues surrounding science and technology implementation. This was revealed during the Nigeria Implementation Science Alliance Conference, which took place in the Federal Capital Territory. Our FCT correspondent Nisa has details.
Chairman of the Nigeria Implementation Science Alliance Conference, Mr Echeona Ezaonlue, said the event is to spark up an alliance of all the stakeholders involved in implementing scientific programs in the country. According to him, there is lack of connection between the researchers and the implementers of the science programs, and the alliance is committed to solve the gap.
So one of the things we started the Nigerian Implementation Science Conference in 2015 is to bring together an alliance of all the people who are implementing programs in Nigeria. So there is a major gap. The major gap is that the people who do the research are sitting in one place. The people who implement the program are sitting in one place. So there is one big gap. So the science people do it, they publish it, they get promoted in the university. That's one part of it. The people who do the work, get the work done, they have it, but there's no connection between these two. And those connections with that gap need to be closed in a way that we can now take that to the people who make the policy, and that's how things get changed.
Mr. Andy Eyo, who serves as the chairman of the conference, reiterated the need to bring together policymakers and researchers to exchange ideas for an effective implementation process, noting that the outcome of the conference should be able to bridge the gap between science and policy implementation.
But we look to see how we can pull policymakers and researchers into the same room, and that's exactly what we've done here, to really look at how to integrate their ideas and make sure that evidence drives decision making and policy. And I think we're going to have a great time, and at the end of the conference we should be able to inform strategies that will help to bridge that gap between science and policy.
A stakeholder, Mr. John Olawepo, said the conference will seek solutions to problems involved in application of science policies.
Okay, so this conference specifically is to bring people together, number one, so that they can get to know each other, from those that do the research, to those that do the clinical work in the hospitals, to those that do policy work in the government, and the funders that also give the funding for the project. If they are all able to meet and have a discussion, then we can bridge the gap, and that's what these sessions are all about.
Nigeria Implementation Science Alliance aims to effectively aid the execution of science and technology projects, mainly in the health sector of the country. From the nation's capital, Andy Eyo, ADBN News.